Good morning, everybody. Michelle is here. Michelle is here on this Saturday, and it is August the 10th, 2024, and the place to be, baby. As you can tell, I just got up, and I'm being real honest with you. I get up with joy. I just can't wait to get up because I know that I have a lot of things to do. And it's some of the things I'm doing I don't like to do. It has to do with paperwork and kind of technical things, and these details of what it means to be starting a foundation, a nonprofit, a business, a blah, a blah, a blah. So I just want to come through and acknowledge some people and say to you, I appreciate how you are understanding what you need to do, as they say, understanding the assignment. And I think it's so valuable that as many people are doing the best they can to put out their own narrative, okay, and having their own opinions and theories in their own narrative. And some people that are actually, I sense and receive, are actually thinking about things a little differently than they were maybe 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. I think people are rapidly understanding that we are in the midst of something unknown. But a lot of us, if we put ourselves in a reality of actual reality, we're not talking about no fake Hollywood style matrix. A lot of people understand that we are actually in a genuine reality that we need to be focused on. And a lot of things that I'm learning and understanding from like-mindedness is that there's a reason to really be joyful. There's more reasons to be joyful than not. It really is. So, because like I said, this is not it. Physically, our physical is not it. It doesn't end with our deaths or passing away. There's just so many possibilities of what we can discover if we are just thinking properly and not necessarily relying on someone else to be thinking for us, like God, Jesus, Lord. Those entities are metaphors, and they all live within. They're just names for the consciousness. And a lot of people are figuring that out. And it's not to be stepping on anyone's toes, but a lot of people are just enmeshed in their beliefs. And their beliefs have always been the culprits and why people suffer so much and end up dying, with their last breath of life, realizing they've missed an opportunity. And unfortunately, once you're reborn, it becomes, you pass that baton on to someone else. In other words, you individually in your physical form, you missed an opportunity. So that's for my like-minded people that know what that means and what I'm talking about there. But I want to say this too, is to everyone else. That it's about the consciousness. That we're spiritual beings, and you're doing everything in your creative fashion to get that to the masses of people as you can. You can't help everybody because we have almost 10 billion people. That's illogical and dangerous to believe that. That's a belief that's dangerous. And so we all know that we have this type of leadership in the more so in the scientific field. The scientific field has failed us, and they failed us for thousands, maybe millions of years. The scientific field of people that that are engineers, and they are this or that, innovators. They claim themselves to be visionaries. They're the ones that are always the culprits in destroying humanity. So I just want to say to all of you out there that are doing the best you can to understand and ask the right kind of questions and talk to the right kind of people, you're going to realize, what we're up against. So keep it going. Keep the narratives going. I know we're saturated with a lot of irrelevancy right now, but there will be a separation of the wheat from the chaff. It will happen. Okay, so just keep putting your content out. Build yourself up, develop yourself. Don't be so necessarily concerned about what's happening to other people, because they won't tell you the truth anyway. So you cannot rely so much on what's going on with other people, but you can monitor it and you can be observant. I do. That's why I talk to you on these, on my cell phone. I'm observant. I monitor. I pay attention. I know that I am being. I know when I'm being. Affected by all of this misinformation, deception, manipulation, intentional indoctrination. I know that I'm affected by it, but sometimes you have to jump into the, the dangers in order to find sometimes the truth, and how people are using everybody. So many people don't realize they're in Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, and there is no such thing as return on their investments. It's always return on others' investment. So just think about that clearly and effectively. And like I said, there's reasons more so than anything to be joyful, but we have to keep warning though. We have to keep the warnings, because because everybody keeps falling asleep, literally, figuratively, and metaphorically, and they wake up into the same existence. They fall asleep, wake up in the same existence. So I want to send out peace and love all over the stars and moon and mountains. I have a busy day planned ahead. I just want to get up and say to others out there that are listening to my sounds and tones, because I know it resonates with you, just keep it moving, stay righteous, and trust yourself, and keep going deeper in your research and in your investigation, and you'll be able to uncover how dark some existence are, and light. The dark and the light has to go together, and you need to bring it together. Okay, and that's effective thinking. All right, so I'll talk more about this later. I just want to get up and say, I want to send love to you, peace and love to you, universal love to you, and encourage you to keep it going, and find joy and enthusiasm in what you're doing, because it does matter. All right, peace and love, and trust me, I will be back.